Good morning, everyone. We are Ewa Bańkowska, MFC Deputy Director, and
Dorota Górecka, MFC Operations Manager.
We have the pleasure to welcome you back to Day 2 of Social Finance Vibe, The Great Rebalancing.
Yesterday, we had almost 400 people join us for some fantastic conversations about social economy, sector trends, and ways to increase financial inclusion for vulnerable groups.
We are about to kick off today's sessions to settle in and get ready for another exciting day.
This event is made possible thanks to our strategic partner and sponsor, the European Commission.
We also want to say a big thank you to all our conference partners, SIFTA program managed by EIB, CEB, the Frankfurt School, FEBEA, Social Economy Europe, EIF, and the National Contact Point for Financial Instruments. We truly appreciate your support.
We would like to start the second day of the conference with recognition of Green Inclusive Finance leaders.
This actually marks the 5th year of this MFC initiative, where we highlight outstanding green practices and celebrate those who are truly making a difference in this field.
Today, we're excited to honor the achievements of two institutions, the Wałbrzych Regional Fund, FRW, and the European Fund for Southeast Europe, EFSE. FRW is receiving Leader in Renewable Energy Finance Award.
EFSE has been recognized as a 2025 Leader in Sustainable Agriculture Finance.
Congratulations to both on your incredible work. Now, let's hear a little bit more about each organization.
EFSE has a clear sustainable agriculture financing strategy focused on supporting small and medium-sized farmers in the region through dedicated credit lines and technical assistance. They collaborate with local financial institutions, providing long-term loans to help farmers transition to sustainable and environmentally friendly agriculture practices. Let's have a look at a short video prepared by EFSE to find out more. Stay tuned.
We at the European Fund for Southeast Europe have spent the past 20 years advancing inclusive finance and sustainable development across Southeast Europe and the Caucasus. Together with local banks and microfinance institutions, we provide financing, advice, and capacity building to micro, small, and medium businesses, the backbone of local economies. Agriculture sustains jobs, incomes, and communities across the region. Yet rising temperatures, droughts, and floods are placing increasing pressure on farmers, many of whom still rely on outdated technology.
Today, agriculture is facing increased climate risks, so it is very important to promote sustainable agriculture practices, because in that way we are building and supporting small farmers' resilience, competitiveness, and adaptability.
Farmers need capital and know-how to modernize, from water-efficient irrigation and organic production to smart greenhouses that save resources and boost yields. Since 2023, we have invested over 125 million euros through 15 partner institutions in 6 countries, channeling part of this funding to farmers adopting sustainable practices tailored to local realities. We also support our partners through training and advisory to help farmers transition to climate-smart and resilient operations.
By supporting sustainable agriculture, we are supporting farmers' profitability, efficiency. We are supporting responsible practices towards environment. We are also creating resilient farmers and resilient clients of the financial institutions.
Sustainable agriculture remains one of the key priorities for the European Union. We really want to acknowledge EFSE for their efforts towards this goal.
The second recognized organization is our member from Poland, Wałbrzych Regional Fund, FRW. It is a business support institution working with enterprises of different sizes, social economy entities, and agricultural producer groups. They are receiving the award for supporting the green transition in the towns of Lower Silesia. FRW has recently introduced a loan product for renewable energy installations and energy storage facilities. This offer is aimed at housing associations and public institutions such as hospitals, schools, local council offices, but also social enterprises and NGOs. The product contributes to lowering fossil fuel energy consumption and CO2 emissions.
FRW product is a step forward in financing community needs for green transition. Great job.
Please join the panel on green finance and climate resilience that will take place right after opening today at 10 a.m. to learn more about EFSA cooperation with their partners and practical experience from the field. And slightly later at 1 p.m., FRW will share more information about financing renewable energy solutions at the Housing Microfinance for the Green Transition session.
Today, we would also like to recognize MFIs that have been recently certified with the European Code of Good Conduct for Microcredit Provision.
This code establishes a common set of standards for the microfinance sector, contributing to greater transparency, professionalism, and quality. It also serves as a key requirement for accessing EU-funded financial instruments.
MFC, as a member of the Code Steering Committee, actively promotes its implementation and adoption of good practices that result from it. Currently, the Commission has launched the process of code revision, which we are very happy about. It aims at expanding the access to EU instruments for various players and smaller MFIs as well. This was indeed mentioned also by Mario Nava in his yesterday's keynote speech. And these are really good news for the sector.
Our sincere congratulations go to MFIs that have been certified or renewed their awards since November last year.
These are Action Finance Initiative from Greece, UAB SME Finance from Lithuania, Rise Crowd from Portugal, and organizations from Romania, Char Olympia, Char Sanitar, and Telecredit. Congratulations to the awardees.
We are now getting ready for the second day of the conference. If you have any issues with connecting to sessions, contact our help desk on WhatsApp through the number provided in the final reminder email and shared in the lobby chat.
As we have a few minutes before we start, I encourage you to grab your coffee and get ready for the first session.
Enjoy the event.